Assalamu alaikum. Dear viewers, in this video we will learn that how to draw a 3D view of a simple residential building. So we will use the plan that we have drawn in the previous video, which is this one, and we'll proceed with this to draw a 3D view of a simple residential building. So we will now will proceed to draw the 3D view. So first we will select this one to copy, and so after the copy of the plan, so now we will play with this to draw the 3D plan. So we will delete the dimensions to make it more clear and visible separately. And first we will also draw the beam after finalizing the walls. So the columns which we have plotted in the previous video, which are available in the plan, these are the columns, this one. So now we will proceed to draw the beam, basically the lintel beam, which is provided just above the doors and window top to support the masonry above the doors and windows. So now we will be playing with this plan by using the layers. So layers plays a very important role. So we will make a separate layer for the beam, and so now we have to add a layer and we'll name it lintel beam, and we will color them. We will assign a color. Let me assign a red color to the beam, and we click on the OK. To first we have to finalize the walls. So now we will close the layers of doors and windows, so that we want to make no changes in these, and also to lock the columns. And now to disappear the doors, the doors and windows. We have to make it assign the separate layer of window, this and this one. So we have to check for the walls. To complete the wall, there should be no close or open boundary in the walls. So we will close the layers of doors and windows, and will also turn off the layers of doors and windows. So now you can see that these walls are open at the end, so we have to close these walls. So the walls now is being closed here. Now we will also, so here is also the wall is open at this end. So now we have also to close the layer of the column to completely see the walls, either they are open or closed. So now you can see that the columns theirs has been locked, and now we have to also close up the layer. So the columns there is now also being closed. Now we will close the walls where they are open. So it is open here, so we will close it. Now you can see that we have to So now you can see that the walls has been now completely closed at all the ends. So now we will close the walls and we'll check the doors and windows. So we have to make it to is the walls there. Now it is not being wall, so we will assign them as walls. So you can see so we will close again the windows and doors, and will assign the walls wall layer. So we will select the whole and will assign a separate layer of the wall. So now we have to close the walls layer means to off, and we'll open the windows and doors layer, and we'll also we have locked the wall layer and also to off. Now you can see the door, so we will finish the uh, ends to make it close because it is open at this end, so we will close. So these three and this four are doors and these two are windows. Now you can see that here the doors and windows. Now we will close the doors and windows layer, and will open the columns layer. So now you can see that these are the columns. Where is the column? So we will click on the column layer. So to fix the position of this column which we have moved, and now we'll delete this line. So the column has been placed to their required position. So all these are the columns. As you can see here, there are total of 5 plus 5, 10 and 2 are 12. So there are total 12 columns in this building. So now we will open only the walls and will close the layer of column. So we will let the column layer open, and now we will draw the lintel beam all across the walls, except in this front of the veranda. So we will open the lintel beam layer, and we'll start the drafting of the. So we can use the polygon command. So we'll start from here, and so we will so now this is how we are plotting the lintel beam. So for this we have plotted the beam. So this is the beam uh, which we have plotted for this side, and we will plot the beam in pieces where the wall uh, is ending. So now we will start the to draw the another segment for the beam. So we'll click on the polyline and we'll start from here. And now we'll start the another segment to draw. So now the beam has been completed. So we will cut the beam at the front of the veranda. So now the total the beams. So we will also draw the beam here. So now the beam has been completed, and now we will proceed to uh, close the all layers except the beam so that we can copy from one location to another. So we will select and then we'll copy, and here we will now open the walls and close all the other layers so that we will play with the walls. Now we have to proceed the with the layer of walls, but before uh, starting with the layer walls, so we will draw the floor level or the building. So we will do that at later, but first now we are starting to extrude the walls to the beam level, means the rental beam level. So now we will go to the isometric view of this uh, plan, and now this is the isometric view. Now we will extrude the walls till the height of 7 feet, and above the 7 feet we will provide the lintel beam for the doors and windows, and also to uh, tie the all the columns with each other, so their beam will be provided after the 7 feet. So we will start to extrude. So before extruding, so we will make the walls is to be a region. So we will click on the region, and then we'll click on OK. Then it requires to select the object. But before region, we will do the boundary command. So we will add the boundary in the. Now we'll pick the point inside. So we will. So we will do in the boundary of the walls in 2D. So we'll click on the boundary command and then pick the point. So we will click on the boundary, and so we will click on the internal point, make it bound. So we will click on the boundary. We will click on the pick points. So we'll click inside the region and we'll click on enter, and then we'll apply the same command on the other. So it require it that there is a open space here, so we will make it to be closed. So we'll apply the same. So we'll do this command for all the walls. So here is also an issue of the boundary. So for those which are we have to done for those which are boundary closed. So now we have to finish the command and we'll check the boundaries of these two walls, where this one and or this. So we will apply the command again to this. So there is an issue of the boundaries, so we will rectify this one. So to make it also a boundary, so click on the boundary and pick the point, and now click here. So now it is now became the boundary. So we'll apply the command to this also. So now all the walls has been bounded, and now we can apply the extrude command to extrude the lines to the height of 7 feet. So we will first make it as isometric view, and now we will extrude each wall. So by activating the extrude command and then enter. Now we have to select the object to extrude, so we want to extrude it by 7 feet. So we will, so this has been extruded, and we'll also apply the same for the remaining one. So we are extruding the walls to the desired length of height of 7 feet by applying the extrude command. So all the walls which were needed to be extruded to the desired height of 7 feet has been now completed, and you can see the different view on the walls in this viewport control. So you can see the walls in solid. So these are the walls that we have just now extruded to the 7 feet of height. So this is the room 1, this is the room 2, this is the kitchen, and this is the washroom, and this is the veranda. So now we will proceed with the columns, and will turn off all the walls by turning off the by turning wall layer off. So now we have to go to the 2D wireframe view, and then we close the wall layer and open the columns, and now to extrude the columns by same height of 7 feet. So now we'll be clicking on each column to extrude by 7 feet. So we'll click on the by activating the extrude command, and then enter, and then we click on the select the object to extrude. So we have to close the wall and extrude the columns by 7 feet. First we have to make the column as boundary, so we'll click on the boundary command, and once it is situated, pick the point. So we will make it in the plan. So by clicking on the, now we will provide the boundary. So we'll click on the points, and then it is inactive one. So we will so now we will make all the columns to be the boundary. So we will activate the boundary command, and we'll take the points, and we'll make all the columns to be as boundary. So we'll click here inside this here, and So now all the columns has been um, uh, bounded with the help of the boundary command, and now we will go to the isometric view and we'll extrude this column by 7 feet height. So to activate the extrude command, and now to select the object and then click to extrude by 7 feet. We will extrude these two columns by more height than 7 feet, this and this one and this one. So we can also change the height at any time on the column. So this is no issue. So now we will open the lintel beam layer and will provide a thickness of 6 inches, and before the so we will make it as the boundary beams. So we'll click on the extrude. So first we will make it as boundary, and we will take the point inside here, and then we'll apply the same for the other. So now we will extrude this beam by a thickness of 6 inches. So we'll activate the extrude command, and so extrude command, and then select the object and then to extrude by thickness of 6 inches. So the beam is being extruded to the required thickness of 6 inches. Now above the column and the walls of height 7 feet, so we will place the beam. So we will copy it and we will copy and we'll move it to the required positions. Now to see the conceptual view, we will click on the conceptual view of the beam and column. So the beam and column has been plotted. So now we will open the line walls and we'll see once to the wall. Yes, now you can see that the walls take the lintel beam and the columns has been plotted in 3D. So now we will proceed to draw the walls which are above the beam. So the thickness of the walls will be of 2.5 feet. Now the total height of this story will be 10 feet. So 7 feet is this one till the lintel beam, and 6 inch is the thickness of the lintel beam, so it is 7.5 feet, and till 10 feet we have to add another 2.25 feet height of the wall to reach to the roof level, means at to the ceiling level. So now we will close the layers of the columns and beams, and will only leave the walls as open. So the lintel beam will also be locked and the columns will be made to be off the layer for the column, and so we will copy these and So we will make the varies to be 25 frames, and now we'll keep the height to be as the 2.5. So from the 7 feet we will deduct it by 4.5 feet. So we will make it to be as 4.5 feet down, and so we will do the same with all the walls. So where there are the doors, and the doors, above the door there are ventilator, and so we will um, change the size to 4.5 feet. Sorry, it was in inches. We have to delete, and we'll draw a box. So B box, and we'll also will reduce the height to 4.5 feet. Do it for the all. 4.5 feet, but it was in inches. So we will make it 4.5 feet to be deducted, and we'll do the same for the other. So now here we will draw the buckles, and use box we will click the on here, and then we'll delete this one. So now the walls that is to be constructed above the lintel beam of height of 2.5 feet. So these walls has been now ready to be pasted there above the beam to reach to the ceiling, means to the slab level. So now we will click on the select. Uh, so we will select it and will copy. We will take this point is the base point and we'll paste it above the dental beam. Since the dental beam is in a view of here, so we will go open and so first we will keep the beams above the since it is in the this beam is in the column there, so we will copy, so we will select and assign it is the beam layer, and here also we have pasted the beam means the column. The beam has been assigned the column layer, so we will provide to assign the beam layer to this one. So we'll then select this one and we'll assign the lintel beam. So till now the columns and walls till the 7 feet height has been, the walls and columns has been plotted, and now we are going to paste the walls that we have constructed here this one above the lintel beam to fulfill the remaining walls to reach to the ceiling level. So we will select it and will copy, and we will use the base point as this one and will paste it here. So we will select the another point is a base point to properly. So now the remaining wall has been placed, and so this is left. So we will add a box to pair this with the wall above here. So we'll come here and to assign this there is the wall here. So now the total walls which were required has been uh, placed, but here there is a problem of the walls that is a little bit outward from their positions. So we will delete these walls and will paste it again at the proper location. So we'll copy the walls again and we'll place it at the proper location. So we'll copy and we'll click here and then we'll paste at the desired location, which is this one. So now the wall has been properly pasted at the required location. As you can see, so the wall has been now placed at their proper location. So now we will also extrude the column above the beam level. So we will turn off the walls and will extrude the column by height more than the walls. So we need to be, it should be 1 feet above the uh, roof level. So we will close the walls and we'll also have the layer for the wall is off. And now we will also close the lintel beam layer and will turn it off. Now we will proceed to extrude the columns to a height which should be 1 feet above the slab or roof level. So now it has a height of 7 feet. We'll add 3 feet to reach to the ceiling level, and then 6-inch thick slab will 3.5 and so 1 feet above the roof level, so a total height will need to be extruded as 4.5 feet. So we will extrude each column by 4.5 feet. So we will make it to divide them so that it can be easy to extrude by 4.5 feet. So we will extrude each column by this one. So now all the columns has been extruded to a height of 11.5 feet, and now we will open the walls and the lintel beams. And now to see in the 3D, or and this is the view of the building in a 2D wide 3D wireframe. So we'll to show in conceptual, it is basically the 2D wireframe view of the building. So in conceptual, you can see the columns, and so here a wall is missing, so we will add here also a wall. So we'll click on the box, and then we'll click here, and then here, and then we'll extrude by 2.5 feet. Sorry, we will extrude by 2.5 feet, but we have to make the 2D wireframe view so that we can easily take the point. So we click on box, and then we click on here, and then here, and then to extrude by 2.5 feet, and to assign them the layer of wall, and now it should be copied on the other side. So we will select, and we will select it, and we'll copy from here to this point. And now the wall is being constructed, and you can see in the conceptual view. So now we have to draw the slab and the footing, the floor for the building. So for the slab, we have to draw a plan from here to here in the 2D, and also for the floor. So we have to go to the 2D wireframe, and then we'll click on the top, and then we'll take the dimensions. So for the floor we will take the higher dimension, and for the slab we will take the required is the size of the rooms, veranda, washroom and kitchen. So we will simply click on the rectangle, and before rectangle we want to take the size for the roof is to be 4 feet from the boundary. So we'll click on the line command, and then we'll click on the line by 4 feet in this direction, and then 4 feet in this direction. So this is the end, one end that we will be drawing, and here we will also to add the line for the, so will be 4 feet in this direction, and will be 4 feet in this direction. So we will simply now draw a rectangle from here to here, and then I click on OK. And now we will make a separate layer for the floor. So we'll add a layer for the floor. Name it is the ground floor, and we want to assign a color to this layer is the want to assign a color of this type. So again OK, and so now we will assign to this this rectangle in a separate layer of ground floor, and we'll click on the OK. And for the roof, for the slab, we have also to make a separate layer for this slab, and provide a color, assign a color of this gray type, and we'll OK. And now we have to draw the slab. So for the slab, we will provide a chajja of 1 feet at the back and the left side. So we'll click on the line command, and clicking on the line command, and then click here and take the 1 feet and then enter in this, and then 1 feet in this direction, and then enter. And now we have to also draw a 1 feet by 1 feet here. So it is given in, so 1 feet means here we provide 2 feet in this direction and 1 feet in this direction, and then enter, and then we will select it and we'll move it to the we have to also add of another, so it is a line, so we will click here and so we are going to take the far line and the here, then here, and then 2 feet, and then 1 feet, and then enter, and then we'll select and then select and we'll move from here to here. So now we will draw the slab by opening the slab layer, and then by simple rectangle, and we click here and we come to here. So now we have draw the rectangle for the slab and for the roof, and now we will extrude it to equal to the thickness for the roof and for the slab and for the floor. So now we will separate move from here. We will select and we'll move from here to the base point, and we'll move to here, and the slab will be moved to here. Now we have to boundary these two regions of rectangles, and we'll click here, and then we'll do same for the slab. So this is the ground floor, and this is the slab. So we will provide a thickness of 1 feet to the floor, and a thickness of 6 inches to the slab. So here we have to extrude select the object, and then extrude, and then we have to extrude it by 1 feet, and for the slab we have to extrude it by 6 inches. Means the thickness of the slab is 6 inches, and now we want to show it in the so we have to move it now first by making it to the frame, and then select and then move to copy, and then select and then copy, and this will be the base point. So this will be the base point, and then we click here, and now we'll copy it and we'll paste here. So we will select it and we'll copy by using this location, and we will move to the actual building this corner. So we'll paste here, and we'll also to paste the column, the slab. So now we will select the slab and we'll copy here, and then so this is the location for the slab, and for the move it. So the floor is assigned wrong location, so we will delete it and we'll move again with the correct one. So we will select this one and we'll delete, and we'll select this one and we'll copy by using the base point is this one, and we'll move to the required, and we can click open. And now to bring the slab to this, so we will click here at this location. So we'll copy, and the point is this one. base point has been selected, and now we will end it to here. And now we want to see the view in the conceptual. So the slab and floor has been pasted at their required location, and now you can see there this is the building. And in the next video we will draw and plot the veranda design arches, and then will be pasted here in the next video. So we want to hide the slab, so this is the, so we can change the color for the ground floor from the green. So now you can see that the 3D view of the building has been created, plotted, and you can see this is the building, a simple residential building with, this is the one bedroom, this is another, this is the kitchen, this is the washroom, and this is the veranda, these are the doors, and these are the ventilator. So till now, if you have any questions, so you can ask in the comment section and I will answer those questions. So till next video, in next video we will plot the planning and the design of the veranda arches. So and then will be pasted here. So we will proceed. So the next video will be the part of this video. So till now, if you have any question, you can ask the comment in the comment section. And so to see the wireframe, to the wireframe, you can change the view. So this is the view command. Control, you can control the view from here, and you can want to see your view in your desired color or in your desired view. So you can see from, and you can change the view style from here. This is the view control options. So till now we have plotted the complete 3D view of our simple residential building. So if you have any questions, you can ask and we'll discuss the design of arches in the next video. So thank you for watching this video.